Hello and welcome to the stock market analysis. We're gonna look at SPY, maybe the DI and the QQQs. So this over the weekend, what is the SPY doing? What has it done? Well, if you look at the daily chart of SPY, it has been going up and up and up and up and up. Ever since this bullish cross, we have seen the stock, the SPY trading above the rising 20 period moving averages, and it continues to do so, and also above the rising 50 MA, and is making a railroad track now. Railroad track between 20 and 50 usually points to more slow grinding up. It's a very nice trend, uptrending event, a simple trend following tool. So if you were to say here that okay, there's a correction and it's gonna crash, you'll be wrong, and because it has gone up quite a lot. So ever since the lows here, here from here to about here, we have about 28% gain, or 115 points. So at this moment, the stock SPY is still rising, and I believe there's gonna be a slow grinding up, if as long as the SPY stays above this rising 20 MA and 50 MA, and 200 MA still points to long-term bullishness in the markets. So let's take a look at the hourly chart. Hourly chart, we can see SPY breaking above this downtrend line, having a bullish cross and moving up, and right now it's just sitting at let me see. Here it broke another downtrend line and moved higher and kind of make an all-time high. Okay, so the rising 60-minute 200 MA still points to lots of bullishness in the SPY. As you can see from here, when it crossed back above the 200 MA, it has been rising, and the SPY has been staying above the 200 MA for a long time, and you should continue to be bullish on SPY in the short term. There's a lot going on in the market, but actually the trend is your friend, and whatever news that comes out, if you are a trend follower, you should take it with a grain of salt, because good news is good news. Bad news is still good news in the uptrending market. That's why I say the trend is your friend. Now here's the most recent support area, which you can see the SPY corrected and kind of find support around here and continue to move higher. So this is an important area of support for us to watch. If SPY continues to stay up above this area, you should continue to be bullish on it. Let me just go to the S&P 500. The futures, you can see it's still in a very nice uptrend, and it just broke above this kind of, what do you call it, triangle pattern. Okay, and it's still rising, and therefore you should continue to be bullish on it. Now let's go to the diamonds. Diamonds are actually, they have broken above this support, this consolidation, and this top of this consolidation is now support, and as you can see, the diamonds corrected to this support area. Top of a consolidation is always a support, and you can see how it broke above this consolidation. You can actually buy it, put a stop loss, and ride it higher, and right now it's still above the 20 MA, 50 MA, 200 MA, and this tells us to be bullish in the diamonds short term as well. The QQQs are not as strong as the SPY, kind of like trading sideways and trying to decline, maybe because of Apple. But you can see that it's still in a very nice uptrend and above the 50 MA, therefore it should continue to be bullish on it. Here it broke above a downtrend line and rose higher and drifting sideways lower a bit. Nothing much to worry about. If it is able to break above this downtrend line next week trading, it may be going higher from there. Okay, and here's like a double bottom break above. Here you could have bought place stop loss and ride it higher, and if it breaks above this downtrend line, most likely it can continue to move higher from there. So because this is we look at it weekend, we're gonna look at a longer time frame so that we have the big picture in mind. We have done the daily and the 60-minute chart, so now let's look at the weekly. On the weekly, you can see that the market is still in a very nice bullish uptrend even in the weekly charts. Okay, and I like the bottoming tails that appear during an uptrend, because it tells us that during the middle of the week here there was a sell-off, but eventually goes up higher, and when it breaks above the highs of the bottoming tail, this tells us that the bulls have won, the bears were rejected, the market continues to go up. And the rising 20 MA, 50 MA, and 200 MA still points to us to tell us that we should continue to be bullish on the market in the long term. And we have a long-term support here, the previous high spike here. So whatever it does, if it stays to above this support area, we should continue to be bullish. Right now it's still in an uptrend. I don't know when it's going to correct. If it corrects, even if it corrects down to this area, right, it could be an excellent buying opportunity. But so far in March, we are still in a bullish uptrend. Maybe in April and May, where the seasonality comes in, things might not be as good. Let me just show you stock charts and tools. Let's go to the seasonality, and here we have from 2024 to 2024 for the past 4 years, right? Dow has gone up in April and May. And how about SPY? SPY, it has also gone up in March, in April, May, June, and July. It's only in September that and October that things are not so good. Okay, so for these past 1, 2, 3, 4 years, SPY has been going up. So if history were to repeat itself, then maybe SPY will continue to move up in April and also May and June. How about the QQQs? The QQQs have been for the past 4 years. April has been good, but May there's only a 50% chance that it closes higher, but in July 75% chance of it going higher, and in June and in July is 100% for the first 4 years that it went higher. All right, let's take a look at Dow weekly charts. Dow has been performing quite well ever since it broke out of this long-term highs here. It has been going up and strong support here. So we do not need to worry about a crash, because even if it corrects to this area, it's a good area to buy. It's still above the rising 20 MA, 50 MA, 200 MA, and last time you see that it's like this was around here, and the market went up by quite a lot, and we can be certain that if this continues, the market can go up. DIA can go up even to 420, 430. It won't be surprising. So the Qs as well, here I can make a target. If you can see, that is a weekly chart around the bottom, double bottom here, found support the rising weekly 200 MA, and here is like a cup with handle pattern. Okay, this is the cup, this is the handle. Let me just draw the handle for you to see. I hope you can picture the cup. This is a cup, and the way to get a target is to take the height of the lows here to the handle and project it from the breakout to get a price target. So QQQs, okay, target in the weekly chart could be 503. So don't be surprised some of these cup and handle pattern can be very useful. So QQQs are looking good, and we are still in a very nice uptrend in the weekly chart of the Qs. So the market is actually very, very healthy. There's possibility that it can move higher. So thanks for listening to the end. I hope this analysis has been helpful to you. I'll try to do daily analysis on the SPY there in QQQ, S&P 500, the Dows. Try to do it each and every day. So do come back, because 75% of stocks, they follow the direction of the major indexes like the S&P 500. So if you found this helpful, do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.